What if Deku was Dr. Eggman? Part 6, Sonic vs. Mecha Sonic. We go to Sonic, who just arrived on Angel Island, as he's approaching the altar where the Master Emerald and Knuckles is. As he's walking up the stairs, Knuckles, as Knuckles appears at the top and looks down. What do you want, Sonic? As Sonic walks up the stairs, we have a possibly new threat. Someone that knows of the Chaos Emeralds. That's not my problem. I know, but we haven't had a threat, that person that knew the Chaos Emeralds in a while. And he's currently collecting them. So, not my problem. I wanted to tell you this in case they wanted to steal the Master Emerald. Well, it's safe here on Angel Island with me. But I thought I would come and tell you anyway. He may be a threat. I thought I would inform you, Knuckles. So what? Is there anything else you want to talk about, Sonic? He's been creating robots, machines. I can simply just punch them into obliteration. So what? I'm just telling you. Thanks for the heads up, Sonic, but I think I'm good. Very well, Knuckles. Well, I better start going, as then Tails in the tornado starts to come around. Sonic! What is it, Tails? I just got a ping on Chaos Emerald. Alright, let's go. As he would run off and jump onto the tornado, as they would fly off. As we would go to Dr. Eggman in his lab, currently working on something, as he's hammering. As then Q-Bot would come in with Orbot. Sir, Dr. Eggman, what is it, you buffoons? As he starts to finishing up, as he starts to blow the torch. We just got a ping of a Chaos Emerald, sir. As he turns around, a Chaos Emerald. Well, I just finished making this. What is it, sir? It looks like that hedgehog. No. This is Mecha Sonic. I thought you were going to work on the Omega series. That can wait. The Omega series takes a lot more time and effort, and I'm currently on a tight schedule as it is thanks to those heroes. So, I created this in the time frame that I have. I would like for y'all to meet Mecha Sonic. As he puts his hand on his shoulder, he will go conflict Sonic, and I expect the retrieval of the Chaos Emerald. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Dr. Eggman, sir. Good. I just finished him up. Now take him to wherever the Chaos Emerald appeared. I expect good results from Mecha Sonic. Yes, Dr. Eggman. We'll be on it right away. As they would leave with Mecha Sonic, as Dr. Eggman Deku would smile. Everything's going according to plan so far. But I feel like Mecha Sonic could have done better. I'll work on Mecha Sonic 2 later. I'll see if he's a success. If not, I'll work on Mecha Sonic 2. Should I start the Omega series or the Gamma? Not now. I should focus on my main priority, and that's building up my forces. As he would walk into a room, as he would see Eggbots just building machines left and right, about a total of 200 Eggbots working in the room, currently trying to figure something out. As he would just walk them. It seems everything is going according to plan. As he would grab a document, as he would start looking at, everything should be going exactly to schedule. When will these things be able to go into the air? He asked one of his robots. It looks down, give or take a few more months, sir. As expected. Maybe I really need to start harnessing more of that Chaos Emerald. Prepare the room for experimentation. It's time I experiment more with the Chaos Emeralds. As the robot nods before leaving, as Deku starts to walk to his lab with an evil grin, as we go to the island where the Chaos Emerald is, as we see Tails and the tornado riding with Sonic, as they approach the island. Alright, Sonic, the Chaos Emerald's somewhere on this island. Well, that should be easy to find. I'll just run around the entire island before I find it. Now remember, we may run into some trouble, Sonic. Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. As Sonic jumps off and lands on a tree as he starts to run around the island to search for the Chaos Emerald. As Tails lands the tornado, as he gets out to help look for the Chaos Emerald on foot, we go to a landing team of Dr. Eggman's forces. As a few Eggbots, Mecha Sonic, and Q-Bot and Orbot are there. Alright, we gotta find that Chaos Emerald, as he's following the radar. Come on, it should be around here somewhere. As they start to move towards the forest, with Mecha Sonic just rolling behind. Oh, right up ahead, Orbot says. As they head up ahead, as they see it in a bush. It's here. As Q-Bot grabs it, as then he currently gets hit, sending his head flying off of its shoulders into Orbot's arms. As Sonic appears and now holding the yellow Chaos Emerald. I got it. As then Orbot orders, Mecha Sonic, get rid of him. As Mecha Sonic would charge forward towards Sonic, as he would then get hit, sending him to a tree. As he would get up, what's this? Meet Mecha Sonic. I would normally not do Dr. Eggman's whole villain role here, because that's for Dr. Eggman, but he's currently busy with other things. Why isn't your boss come see me himself? Dr. Eggman is very busy. As then a hologram of Dr. Eggman appears. You really think I have the time to mess around with little blue hedgehogs when I have more important plans? Boss, I didn't know you were... I simply had this thing prepared in Mechasonic earlier. We finally get to meet not face to face. But now you know what I look like. Satisfied, Sonic? Very much, as then he just runs up and hits Mechasonic on the head, sending him back a bit. Mechasonic, get rid of this pest. As then the hologram would fade, as Mechasonic would turn to a ball and rush towards Sonic, as he would jump over, as it would hit a tree before bouncing off and going towards Sonic again. As he jumps to another tree to dodge Mechasonic, as Mechasonic is constantly just following Sonic, trying to hit him. In some cases it would land and hit him. But Sonic simply dodges before hitting him again, sending him off trajectory and into a tree, causing him to get stuck because of one of his metal spikes. As he quickly just breaks the tree and starts running towards Sonic in a ball form, like a saw. As Sonic would jump in the air, as then he would fire off some projectiles, cutting Sonic's arm a little. As he would back up, as he would look at his arm, which is bleeding a little, as he would look back at Mechasonic. So you're quite tough. Well, anyway, I've got this. As then he rushes forward to throw a fist punch, as it would collide with Mechasonic's head as he just detransformed, as it would send the robot flying back a bit, as his back pieces are now stuck in a tree, as it tries to detach itself. Eggbots, get Sonic! As several of the Eggbots would rush towards Sonic, as Orbot had put Cubot's head back on. Come on, we need to get Mechasonic unstuck. As they start to pull on Mechasonic, which is coils or metal spikes on his back, are stuck in a tree, as they're pulling. Come on! As they look back and seeing that the Eggbots are pretty much almost all destroyed. As they do one more push, sending him flying out of the tree as he turns into a ball, hits Sonic straight in the chest, sending him flying back into a tree as he dropped the yellow Chaos Emerald. Alright, we gotta get that Chaos Emerald. As they rush towards it, as then Tails comes out of nowhere and grabs the Chaos Emerald. As then Mechasonic tries to hit Tails, but then gets hit in the side as he's in a ball form, sending him through a few trees. As he would get up, as he's glitching a little bit. Oh no, Mechasonic's damage. Should we call a temporary retreat, Orbot? No, we need that Chaos Emerald. You don't want us to have, to do that again for Dr. Eggman, do you? No. Mechasonic, get him! As Mechasonic would rush towards Sonic once more, as Sonic would just be running as Mechasonic's falling. As Tails is flying. Sonic, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have to try to lose him, somehow. As they're rushing towards the, beach, as they're running on the beach as Mechasonic's following, as Orbot and Cubot seem to be fleeing away. This thing's very powerful, as then suddenly it would get hit in the side, causing its body to hit a rock as it then explodes, as its head rolls on the ground, as it looks at Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, who had just arrived on the scene to save Sonic. Knuckles, you came to help. Might as well. After all, you did say they were after a Chaos Emerald. And Angel Island is secure, so the Master Emerald is safe. As then we go to, well, Dr. Eggman, who observed their entire conversation. The Master Emerald on Angel Island. Where is this Angel Island? And what is this Master Emerald? Does it have a key to unlock the full potential of the Chaos Emeralds? More research is required. I did get quite a lot of field data from Sonic. You may have gotten that Chaos Emerald, but I have more plans. As he gets up, good thing I decide to start working on Mechasonic 2. But first, as he goes to a room that has 2 Chaos Emeralds in it, time to power up as he starts harnessing more of the Chaos Emerald and putting it into a more defined machine. As it starts to become stronger and very more powerful. Yes, I need to make a machine that can be able to adapt to the Chaos Emerald's frequencies. That's what I need. I'll have to implement this data into Mechasonic. But I'm going to need to work on other variants. My plans may be delayed a bit to the research, but I can't. So many things to do, and yet not enough time. I got it. I'll work on Mechasonic. I'll focus on more of the research on the Chaos Emeralds a bit later. It would go a lot smoothly if I had go retrieve that Chaos Emerald, though. I'll have to teach Cubot and Orbot a little lesson for failing me once again. But for now, they did a pretty okay job. I did get enough data. And, while I'm at it, I may work on... As he looks at the Echidna, obviously telling about his strength. He's obviously a hard hitter. Do I have enough data to make something? I can make a replica. I may need to consider that. But for now, as he walks towards the vial that holds two of the Chaos Emeralds, let's see how much you are to power the base. As he starts to turn up the power for the Chaos Emeralds being drained, as the base is working at 100%, or well, at pretty much almost 100% just by 2 Chaos Emeralds. I'm very impressed, but I'm going to need to increase the power. I'm able to run all these machines thanks to the 2 Chaos Emeralds. But I need more if my plan's going to succeed. I need more power. I'm not going to rely on you for all power, but for the most part I will. As then he walks into a room where a almost complete Mechasonic 2 is. Mechasonic 2. You will be excellent. As then he plugs in a hard drive into Mechasonic. Now just need to add a few more details as he puts in the tracking of the Chaos Emerald frequencies, as he puts in the adaptability of a Chaos Emerald. There. You'll be able to adapt to the Chaos Emerald's powers. To a degree, at least. So, now what? Think. I need to think of a way to get rid of that stupid hedgehog. He's interfering with my plans. As then he thinks of for a moment, why do I need to get rid of him when I have the tool right here? He's not going to be able to do it alone. I'll need to do research into other machines, maybe make more. But for right now, I need to focus on my main objective, is getting revenge on all those that belittled me. So I guess you're not going up against Sonic anytime soon. Doesn't matter, it gives me a chance to start working on other projects. But I've left Japan without a worry of Dr. Eggman for at least a little too long. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks, a month, without me activating or doing anything. They're probably more comfortable thinking I'm just preparing my next move, maybe. Or perhaps moving on to something else. Oh, they'll be so wrong when I send my next machine to destroy their city. Wait a minute. He starts to look on his computer. The sports festival. Of course. If I make a scene there, the popularity of my name, and a whole bunch of villains and heroes will recognize me as a threat. As Dr. Eggman smiles. But I need to prepare something special. What do I prepare? Well, I'll get to it when I get to it. For now, he looks at Mechasonic as he pulls the hard drive, as the data is done. Let's focus on finding that 4th Chaos Emerald. The sports festival is still a week away, giving me enough time to prepare. As Dr. Eggman walks away with his hands behind his back, as he walks away, as he smiles, my plans have just started. You'll all pay for belittling me. Blaming my research is nothing but useless junk. My research is the whole reason I'm succeeding, why I'm winning against you heroes. I gave you a warning and an opportunity to use my machines for the better good. But no, you tried to cancel my projects. So I will send the Hero Safety Commission a message. As he smiles. Mechasonic, do you mind sending that message? As Mechasonic nods. Good. Off you go. As Mechasonic leaves, as Dr. Eggman sits in a chair as he smiles. And that is the end of Part 6, Sonic vs. Mechasonic. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.